You have to care about people. That's what I learned most. You have to care about people because the strength of you as a leader is determined by your followers. That's my fundamental belief. Another learning point I had is that, after a while, I had to go to a senior leader of a company, and there was a project, and of course the project didn't work, sounds familiar. And I had a plan, and it was a great plan, a great recovery plan. And the recovery plan, it fitted. It was absolutely great plan. And that very, very senior leader, he said, Harry, it's a great plan, it can work, but we're not going to do it. I said, what do you mean we're not going to do it? He said, it doesn't feel good. I said, well, it doesn't feel good. Come on, the facts are the facts. But this guy said, it doesn't feel good. So I learned the third thing, that judgment, in the end, judgment based on experience and gut feel is an element. We live in a world of data today, so we try to make everything in data. But my learning point is that, judgment somewhere is a point. And I give you some more one-liners, if you will. There was a senior leader in our company, who said, if nothing changes, nothing changes. Yeah? And then you say, yeah, of course, open statement. But think about it. If you, as a leader where you are today, you're in a situation and you're not making a change, or you're not making a move, or you even don't think about the world for Luxembourg after a few years from now. If you don't change, nothing will change. So it's a very, powerful sentence, if you will. Another sentence is that today we are in this world crafting solutions for issues we still don't know. So we're making solutions for issues we still don't know. Where normally, there's an issue and you find a solution. So it's the other way around. There was a moment that we thought there's the Western world, there are the BRIC countries, and that's it. Well, today, beyond the BRIC countries, we have countries like Kazakhstan and Mexico and Nigeria and South Africa. And they are really what we call the nascent countries, emerging countries. And if you go there, you see what is cooking in those countries. So the point I want to make is that we need to learn from the Western environment, from the BRIC countries and from those countries what is happening over there, because that's all what we need to make a future for Luxembourg. The question was basically to those CEOs, what is in your ranking, most important in leadership? And that's the subject we talk about today. So is it power? Is it influence? Is it politics? Is it, who talks most, whatever? Basically, the three things that are on top are basically, number one is creativity. Number two is globalization, if you will. And thirdly is integrity. So these CEOs, they believe that in the world coming ahead of us, 5-10 years, that creativity, global thinking, and integrity will be the differentiators. Now, creativity is very important because now you come back to leaders again. If you create an environment where all your talent in your company, all your diverse talent in your company can think along and can have a way to share their views, and they are listened to, small detail, listening, difficult for men always, then you get the thing jiving. So we learned creativity is the name of the game. A lot of times companies or countries or football teams or whatever, they are what we call positioned to win. They have a good team, they have a good charter, they have the finance, they have a building, they have everything there. But this fundamental thing is how you make a difference between good and greatness is the continuous will and attitude of leaders to win. And that is really making a difference. And again, when I go to Malaysia and Vietnam and these countries, Kazakhstan by all places, I see that there are leaders, that there are governments who are really, willing to win. They are positioned, they are much better positioned as before, but they also will to win. So what I advise you in the Luxembourg environment is to really look to your opportunities, because you have done great in the past, you have your assets, you have good people, but the point is that you say, how can we maintain it? What's our value prop to the world in the next years to come? And you only can achieve that by coming together in sessions like this with your Prime Minister, what I learned he is doing in the meantime. That's good, or maybe done it before. So I learned in all these countries that if you do that and you cut away the red tape and all this stuff that doesn't matter, you say, listen, it's about Luxembourg, it's about our future, it's about our children, then you can make a difference.